First of all, I just want to say I had such an amazing Mother's Day. I got to spend time with each one of my kiddos at church. Then they came home and cooked me a wonderful lunch. And then the best part was getting to snuggle my grandbabies and just spend time with them all day on Sunday. I've always looked forward to this, and that was so super special. All right, so it's time for a little flip in the farm meet and greet with the turtles. Let me introduce you to Scar, Sheldon, Speedy, PJ and Lucky, Turdy, Rodeo, and Franklin. I know I showed you a couple of these guys last week, and if you're new here, some of them are from last year and returning, but it seems like we're finding new turtles practically every day here at the farm.
Good morning. So it is Tuesday, and I'm out at Curry and Braden's, and this is the first time I've vlogged since last Saturday, or Friday even, but the electricians have been here, thank goodness, and things are moving in the right direction. Got a few issues with the electrical part of things, but they are going to fix it and make it right because, you know, that's what they're supposed to do. A little bit of frustration inside of me. I'm trying to really work with that and let it go, but yeah. So anywho, I'm just gonna walk you around and show you what has gotten done. And a big thing is happening today, like super big thing is happening. And so I'm kind of waiting on a phone call, or Curry's waiting on a phone call. We don't know who they're gonna call first, but I will definitely show you that. But for now, I'm just gonna flip the camera around and do a little walkthrough. Okay, so you'll see that electrical outlets and receps and switches and all that jazz are in. And their beautiful ceiling fan. That is just super amazing. Love it so much. I will link these items for you in the description below because they are from Amazon, and I know that everybody always likes to know about those kinds of things. Just showing you more of the outlets. Okay, let's go see back here. Okay, they went with the same ceiling fans that we used in our bedrooms, and we absolutely love those, and that's why they went with them, and they're just a very classy looking ceiling fan. Okay, now we are in Greenlee's bathroom, and there's her light fixture for her vanity, and then here's her ceiling fan. So they're so pretty. I just really love these. So anyways, once again, there's their great view. Hoping the electricians get here soon and very soon and get things wrapped up. Here is today's excitement. Our appliances are being delivered for Curry and Braden's house.
I know Curry and Braden are both really excited because the appliances are here and the electricians are supposed to get things finished up this week. So that means we will be installing all the appliances and getting things connected, and that just means one step closer to moving in. Curry, of course, immediately wanted to open up that fridge and check it all out and get the shelves in place and the plastic off of it. She's super excited about this. Because of all the rains we had last week, the grass had gotten so much taller and was getting a little bit out of hand. So Mike is tackling the front yard today and as much as he can before it gets dark. So we had to load the tractor up this morning and haul it off to the local Kubota dealership to get it serviced. We noticed we have a leak and we believe it is power steering. So yikes. Scar has not been out of this little hidey hole in a long time, but Mike was out mowing today and I looked out the window and here was Scar. So I decided to come out and take a look at him. Seems to be doing really well. He just stays hidden all the time. Hey, Scar. I know there's ways to tell how old they are, like counting the rings on their shell. I know there's like technical names, but I haven't learned all those yet. I feel like I do need to learn a little bit about these guys. Mike said he found another turtle this morning way out in the field while he was mowing. Braden's out there mowing right now, but that's kind of exciting. And who knows how many stinking turtles we have here on the farm. Okay, so I'm heading out to finish up some of the mowing because Mike and Braden are out filling in the trench where we laid the water line last week. So this is the new turtle and it had fallen down in that trench. They had to get it out. So here are today's mowing treasures. Found a horseshoe, so I guess I'm gonna have some good luck. I guess I wasn't so lucky though when I hit this piece of rebar, but yeah. Still finding treasures every time we mow. Here, Braden is filling in the trench. Mike had to run off for something, but I did catch Braden there at the end of it, getting it all filled back in and tamping it down. It's actually quite a bit of work. You know, we obviously would have used the tractor if we had it, but it's in the shop getting the power steering leak fixed. This morning was so incredibly peaceful and beautiful out, and I just had to come sit out and have my coffee. I've actually been doing this quite often lately. Greenlee, where are we going?
We are going out to Curry and Braden's to install door pulls, drawer pulls, cabinet pulls, whatever you want to call it, cabinet hardware. Have my spectacles on for this event. Whoa.
Greenlee's gonna go watch us.
Mike's over there weed eating somewhere back there. Shall be fun.
So the moment I stopped recording as we were walking out to their house, Greenlee started spitting up really bad, and Curry had to turn around and take her back up to our house and get her cleaned up. So they're coming back out here in a little bit, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with the pulls. They are really beautiful and simple and clean looking, and I'm gonna be linking those for you in the description below. So be sure to check that out if you like what you see.
Cabinet guy is coming to make adjustments to all the cabinet doors. So if they look crooked or unlevel, it's not my fault. He'll fix that tomorrow or sometime.
So if you'll remember, whenever I installed the cabinet hardware up at our house, I used a little template that I ordered off of Amazon. Let me tell you, it makes life so much easier, and this kind of makes people cringe to see me drilling these holes, but the template just simplifies it. So I will link that for you in the description below, the template that I got off of Amazon.
All right, so I got all of these put on. I've got to run go grab a step ladder to get the upper ones that I can't reach put on. And then up there, and then drawers. I think she's decided that she wants them up on this part, which I think is gonna look really good. And I have to go get a tape measure, but look at this, you guys. Y'all are probably turtled out, but Mike just knocked on the door and he found another little teeny tiny turtle out there. So he said, I don't know what you want me to do with it. I'm mowing. So I am keeping it in this box until he is done mowing and weed eating. And then I'll return it safely to its dwelling place. Oh, that thing has gotten out of control again.
Look at this
What is it? Oh, wow. That is a lot of ants.
getting the spray when you get a shot at it, maybe. I don't know how close you were to being done over there anyway.
I'm not done. I still have more to put on. I'm coming to get a tape measure. So this turtle was over in that little clump over there. So they wanted a really pretty black matte doorknob, and Curry searched high and low, and Braden, I mean, they both were looking and looking. And the problem with black matte is all of the interior sides have like the lever handle, and they did not want that because they have cats and then of course greenery. But we finally found this one with just like a ball knob, and it is really beautiful. So I'm about to put this on for him too. I may have to drill a hole, so I'm just trying to see how it's all gonna line up first.
This doorknob kit is really beautiful and it is super simple to install, and I'm trying to get it all done before Braden gets home. Curry really wanted him to be surprised with this whenever he got home, but unfortunately he came out there while I was installing it, and I'm really glad that he did because I needed his help with the actual door. It's not been closing properly, and so we had to make some adjustments on it, and then he helped me drill out the hole for the deadbolt. So glad he came home when he did. I'm going to link this for you in the description below. It's another great Amazon find, and it is super affordable.
There's their pretty new doorknob.
You guys, this is like a torrential downpour. It's actually let up just a little bit compared to what it was when I first came out here. I came out to drink my coffee and just thought I would show you. It looks like we've got a little miniature lake starting out back here. Caught some lightning in the video too, but lots and lots of rain is going to happen all day long today.
Hey there, welcome to the end of week 66. Sorry for the terrible lighting. We're sitting in the car in the Brahms parking lot. I had a malt
Ice cream.
He had a big old hot fudge sundae.
It was really, really good too.
Yeah, so quite a few things happened this week. Mike did yard work, I did yard work. He did a lot of yard work actually.
Yeah, Braden and I also got to fill in the trench. I think Karen got some filming of that, and we've got it kind of piled up. If you see it kind of piled up in the middle, it's because, you know, everything will sink eventually, and so a lot of times you can put that like I have it or we did it, and then that dirt will actually be level with the ground eventually, so it'll happen. I'll take another picture of it eventually and show you what it looks like.
Yeah, it dumped down all day, and poor Mike was playing in a golf tournament, and it was...
We were. Hope Harbor Children's Home is a wonderful organization, and we wanted to support their tournament. And I guess they had everything set up, and it was just going to be next to impossible, if not impossible, to move it. So yeah, we played. It was like 60 degrees. It rained the entire day. And of course, Team Baskett, Hoover, Stevenson, and Miller came out on top. Whoop, whoop. And won a cute little game type deal. Anyway, it was fun. But we had a great time, even though it was cold and yucky. It was better than working. So anyway, we had a good time.
You saw at the beginning of the week a little bit of my frustration with the electrical situation out at Curry and Braden's. We have not seen the electricians again this week, and that's even more frustrating. Hopefully they will come back next week and finish their job, and we can move on.
Yeah, and I know Karen has a thought. I'm just going to say this. We have always tried to promote people that do good work, and we tell you about it all the time. Hire these people or talk to these folks, and we'll honestly tell you as kindly as possible, we will steer you as far away from this company that's doing this electrical work as possible. Unfortunately, they're not very good at what they do, and it's been very, very disappointing and frustrating. But they've done some really good things. They've just done some things that we don't like. It's
delaying Curry and Braden's move in. They could have most likely moved in at the end of this weekend actually, but because of the electrical situation, it's prolonged their
another
move-in
4
time.
to 6 weeks, unfortunately, because of their mistakes.
Yeah, so
frustrating. Gets us sidetracked, makes our brains go. Anyway, we hope you guys continue to watch the craziness that goes on at the Baskett Farm, and we're thankful for you, thankful for your comments and your prayers, and for the constant support.
Yep. Have a great week, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell us something fun, crazy, cool going on in your life.
Yep, absolutely. God bless. Have a great week.